Hi, me. It's been like a hot minute. So, where have we been? Oh, well, first you'll notice that like you have an unlisted video, and that's just because I didn't think drunk me deserved the right to speak, and she does not. The world does not need to see drunk me, not while I still have two jobs that I work at. If and in the future I need not work at those jobs or any other job, then sure, the world can see drunk me, but that's not likely to happen. Anyways, so what has happened? It's been like a week. So let's start with the 8th. I think that was the Friday of this month. So, January 8th, we went to a bridal shower. And there we learned that you can actually buy cards for like weddings and like bridal showers and everything. And if you do that, you should address it to both the bride and the groom. And then you can take like the gifts that you were planning on giving them at their wedding and give it to them at their bridal shower. All right, this is our squishable. She's coming in later. But you don't have to give the gifts that are on the wedding registry at the bridal shower. But like, next time you should. So that's for next time. Afterwards, we went to Orlando. Did you know that Disney Springs has a Universal counterpart that is called Universal City Walk? And instead of being like an hour away from everything Disney, it's literally right next to both the parks. Universal City Walk, we'd never been. It was our first time there, and so far it's been our only time, but I will give it more time. I'm saying time way too much. It is also, as we discovered, the place that you were locked out of during Grad Bash in 2016. In Grad Bash in 2016, they locked like 1,000 of us in this one area that I guess was at the front of like the normal park, not the one with Hogsmeade. It's the one with Diagon Alley. And they wouldn't let us go on the other side, and that's just because it was City Walk. And I guess we weren't allowed to go there. Right, we went to this place called Cowfish. Note to everyone, do make a reservation because the maid of honor, we assumed had made a reservation because the maid of honor was planning all of this for the bride. That didn't happen. So we were out in the cold for like 2.5-ish hours, at least 2. Bring a water bottle because water bottles are $5 at City Walk. There's an ear right here. So, bourbon and brandy are strong drinks. Drink them slowly. Cowfish had really good food. I shared a bento box. Well, 2 of us got bento boxes that were the exact same, except like the main entree thing was changed, so we just like split our entrees in half and swapped them. Okay, so after Cowfish, we went back to the hotel. The next day, we went to Kiki's Breakfast Bar, which was very good. All of our servers this entire time was very good. We're very good. At Cowfish, we had a server whose name was Peter with an I, so it was spelled Piter, and his hair looked like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but apparently without the mask, he looks like a young David Bowie. He's a great dude. We went to Kiki's Breakfast Bar, which I don't. It's not really a bar, but it's a good sit-down place for breakfast. And the server cat was really, really nice. After that, at like 5 something, no, before 5 because we had to get there at 5, we went to Medieval Times, which was so much fun. We cheered on the Blue Knight. We were the loudest people in our section, which was great. We cheered on our knight whenever he did something, not whenever he walked in front of us, just whenever he did something. So if he was like walking around on the other side, we were cheering for him. Because we were the loudest, because I know how to go very, very shrill. You can't see my finger going like high. Going very shrill. He knew it was us. He knew. It was great. Except for the fact that like he almost died twice. Hello. Hi. That is my shoulder. Hello. Hi, I love you. Okay, bye. What? Oh, okay. You good? You good? Yeah, you good. Okay. Sorry about her. But the Blue Knight, he was almost killed twice. So the thing about Medieval Times is that there are 6 knights, and there's always a villain knight, and the villain knight changes. So I can tell you that this time the villain knight was the black and white knight, which hurt my heart and it hurt the bride's heart because like we were low-key cheering on the black and white knight because we couldn't tell if they were a dude or not. They were a twink. They were also wearing a mask, and so we just could not tell. And so it hurt our hearts when the black and white knight tried killing the blue knight the first time and then tried killing them again, or him again. We know that the blue knight is a dude. We had delicious chicken and it was fun. It was very nice. I got a letter opener. I'll show you my letter opener another time. I actually need to get that out and open up some letters. And the bride bought a sword. The maid of honor got a dagger. And the other 4 of us who were there got letter openers in the shapes of swords. So we went back home, went to the hotel, got drunk again because, like, it's a bachelorette party. But we were, like, safe. We weren't stupid. And then those of us who didn't get drunk, one of us went home, and it was, like, good for her. She drove safely. She let us know when she got back safe. Good for her. We went to sleep. Amelia just, like, laid down on the couch, and she's staring at me. I love you. No blink back? No blink back. Darn. No kisses. After we went to sleep, 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., we hear a noise. It goes off in the room. We wake up, we're like, what's that? We hear it again, and then all of us collectively are like, fire alarm. There was a fire in the hotel! Yay! So, there were 5 of us in the room. 3 of us were thinking clearly, 2 of us were not. I was not. Well, we were in different states of thinking clearly. The maid of honor and her sister, who was a bridesmaid, checked the temperature of the door so it was safe to go outside, while the bride and I were kind of panicking and getting dressed. We grabbed things. We shouldn't have grabbed things. Don't grab things when you're leaving in a fire, except for, like, your car keys and some shoes and a jacket. Grab the essentials, and it's like, well, we found out what the essentials were in a panic. School does not prepare you for that. I forgot my shoes. But I remembered to grab a coat. I was the only one of the 5 of us who remembered to grab a coat. We forgot one set of car keys in the room, and there was another person in our group who also forgot her shoes. At this point, I can no longer remember which. I think it was the maid of honor. We head outside. First, before we head outside, we actually have to tell the other people who are on that floor who have no idea what's going on because they didn't go to American public school that, hey, this is a fire alarm. We need to leave now. And so I'm panicking, and my 9 years of Spanish don't help me because I forget fuego, and then I can't remember how to conjugate salir, which means to go. And so I'm just, like, panicking, being like, there's a fire, and it's just like, fuego, salir ahora, and it's like, no, that's such bad Spanish. I hate how bad my Spanish was in that moment. It's not like I spent 9 years learning this. We get out of the building. We were on the 3rd floor, which was the highest most floor. We get into one of our friends' cars, and we just wait while trying to calm down and trying to breathe because we can't breathe. And the first fire truck gets there within 2 minutes, which is, like, amazing. Thank you, Orlando Fire Department. We were downtown, so it was like we were really close to things. Focus on my face. Hello? Face? Look at face. There we go. So after that first minute, then the rest come, and more people get outside, and smoke fills up the first floor of the building. We don't know the exact total of fire trucks, police officers, and ambulances because we were boxed in and we weren't going to get out because it was less than 39 degrees outside. It was 39 degrees outside like 2 hours later when the sun was up, so it was cold, and some of us weren't wearing shoes. There were 6 fire trucks, 2 police cars, and an ambulance that we could see. They had to go up to the roof, some of the fire trucks, and do stuff up there, and then the rest were on the main floor. The fire, we thought, was someone putting aluminum in a microwave, but in reality, it was the hotel's fault because it was an air duct fire. That was Sunday. Today is Friday. They haven't given us compensation yet. So 4:30 in the morning, we stayed outside until like almost 6 a.m. Went back to the room, packed up everything, left. We were all safe except for some mild breathing issues, chest pains, sore throats because of the smoke, not because of COVID. We're good. We pack up our things and then we wait for the parents who were going to come get us because we were splitting off into multiple directions. And they arrived 2 hours earlier. We spoke to our squishy squash to help us calm down. We all called people. You and I spoke to squishy squash. Then afterwards, I went back to the bride's grandparents' house, and then they took me home. I should actually message the group chat and be like, hey, so, what compensation are we getting? For transparency's sake, it's the Best Western. That's like 20 minutes walking from Universal, like a 5-minute drive from Universal, that entrance, that Best Western that's like behind a Marriott. I'm throwing that Best Western under the bus because our room didn't have any heating in it and was like, you know what, fine, whatever. But there was also a fire in the air ducts on the first floor, which meant that traveled throughout the entire hotel, and that's why we could smell it so quickly. And we haven't gotten any compensation for it. They said that we would get a discount, but whatever that means, we don't know. We don't know if it applied to the time that we were there or if it applies to a different time, because it was a mess. It was a mess. After I got home, I went the fuck to sleep. Oh, shoot, I cursed. Whatever. I was annoyed. I had only slept less than 3 hours. And so, like, yeah. I went to sleep, and then I played D&D to, like, help calm down. So, yay. Oh, and then I had 6 days of work in a row. Currently, we're on day 5. Tomorrow's day 6. And because I work at a specific retailer that gets Valentine's Day stuff early. This is Raquel. She is my squishable. She's massive. She has wings, and I've been looking at her for a month. I knew I was going to buy her, and she is mine now. She's so good and soft. Okay. Now that we're all updated, let's go back to relaxing and then to sleep. We got work tomorrow. Face, look at face. It's not focusing, whatever. This is gonna take a while to upload. It's already like 13 minutes. Well, I love you. Memento Vitae. That's probably not how that's pronounced. I don't care. We're gonna make banana bread tomorrow. Woo.